Agricultural diversification refers to both the production of a wide variety of crops and employing a multitude of different revenue streams. You might be wondering why this would be an objective for the Indian government. Simply said, when farmers produce only one crop or have a limited income stream, their lives are always subjected to subsistence. Diversification in agriculture can be broken down into two unique categories: diversification of crops and diversification of production activity or employment. Diversification of crops simply means producing a wide variety of crops for the purpose of commercial distribution, which has the potential of leading India's agriculture population out of poverty. When farmers produce only one crop, it is likely that they are producing that simply in order to survive. On the other hand, when farmers produce a wide range of crops, it is more than likely that they will use at least some of those crops to generate revenue. With regards to income stream diversification, or as a textbook calls it, diversification of production activity/employment, there are four fairly self-explanatory activities that farmers can engage in order to expand their income earning capability, namely animal husbandry, fishing, horticulture, and the cottage and household industry. Animal husbandry, also referred to as livestock farming, refers to the use of poultry, cattle, goats, and sheep for the purpose of trading. Trading in this context could mean to sell the meat, eggs, milk, any of these things that animals are capable of producing. Fishing needs no explanation, but what should be mentioned is that Kerala, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra are the key areas which fishing can lead to additional income. Horticulture, or gardening, simply refers to the production of fruits, vegetables, or flowers. Since these are much more expensive than traditional Indian agricultural products, many financially versed farmers have moved production to horticulture. However, this has led to a shortage of traditional Indian production of legumes and lentils, which could be a detriment to India in the long run, as the poor may not have access to inexpensive sources of food. Finally, the development of the cottage and household industry refers to the production of household activities that have led to commercial products. For instance, doll making, soap production, textile production, etc. As you can easily imagine, much of this work is dominated by women in India and hence is an important source of employment for women in rural areas. The final topic in this chapter is organic farming and sustainable development. Organic farming refers to the use of animal inputs for farming, for instance, compost and manure. The key of this system is to focus on the health of the soil to ensure long-term sustainability as opposed to focusing on maximizing the quality of produce. There are 5 distinct advantages of organic farming that the textbook mentions in detail, namely, discarding the use of non-renewable resources, environmental friendliness, sustenance of soil fertility, healthier and tastier food, and the use of inexpensive technology. Although most of these are fairly straightforward, I'd like to focus on the last 2 points. In many rich countries the world over, there has been a recent boom in demand for organic products. If India can take advantage of this boom and export their products to regions like North America and Europe, this could be an extremely lucrative opportunity for India. With regards to the final point of use of inexpensive technology, it should be noted that organic farming yields are clearly lower than conventional farming yields which use HYV seeds. However, since the retail price of organic foods is rapidly rising and in high demand the world over, farmers can sacrifice yield for revenue. That brings us to the end of this chapter, and the most important takeaway should be that although there are some significant difficulties that Indian agriculture faces, there are also a plentiful number of potential growth opportunities.